it's that time of the week where I need to do my Chimera hits. We got about 7 hours, so we got plenty of time. I got one more key to do to finish off my Chimera runs. I ran Nightmare, and we did okay. Damage was a little bit above average for me, and normally I'm like right around that 85 to 90 million mark. We did get 9 trials on it, but I forgot that we got the new fusion, and he can just really put up some numbers. But the one thing is, I don't have him built at all. I don't have him leveled up. I don't have any of that. So we need to get him working here today. Let's just get right into it. Let's just do things the easy way. Oh my goodness, why do I have so many common champions? Let's just hit this instant upgrade button. That'll use all these. Yeah, that'll save us a little bit of work there. That's beautiful. And that way we have a little bit of champions. Ooh, I don't have a lot of potions. We do have a brew thing. That's fine. We'll just use some blue ones. We'll just use some blue ones to get that up. We'll upgrade his rank. I got some chickens. That's fine. Let's go ahead and let's upgrade Titus's rank. Oh yeah, looking good. And then let's go in here and grab one of these magic barrels. Apply that. And there we go. We got him up to 6-star 60. We should have enough to ascend him, no problem. Of course, we need some potions. I got my potion, and he brought his potion. All right, there we go. We got our potions. We got them fully ascended. CVC points looking nice. Now, the one thing is I only have 5 Lego books here. We really want this A2. We really want this twice. Like, we want this all the way down. So let's see if we can get lucky here and get the A2. Oh boy, fingers crossed for me, guys. Oh, it went up. It went up. I saw it. Yes, we got the A2. All the way up. That's the one that's going to put the damage on if he's got a shield. Attack's always critical. It's going to remove debuffs from all allies. That's incredible. This one's not bad as well, but honestly, we are relying on this one for Titus. Now, I got to put him in some gear. I'll figure that out, but while I'm doing that, let me quickly tell you guys how you can start off your account with a free legendary and some of the best epics in the game, and we'll come back and we'll have Titus all built for you guys. Before you click the link down there in the description, log out of your Polarium Play account, then click the link in the description. It'll take you to this page. Create a brand new account with a brand new email, and then complete the tutorial, and then go to your inbox, and your free legendary champion will be waiting for you in there, and then you'll get your free epics as you level up your account. All right. Got my Titus built here. We got him in 6-piece Merciless, so he can ignore some defense in there. His speed is not very quick, only 201. I wouldn't mind that being a little bit faster. Got him over 6k defense, which that A2 is going to scale on defense and HP, but from what you guys have been telling me, what I've been seeing, you want to focus more on the defense than the HP, which seems kind of weird to me. But we also got him almost at 300% crit damage. I was trying to get the dust to reroll that. I rerolled this a couple times and I just could not get it. Although, like, maybe I could just go, I don't even know if I have a different one here. Let's see, what am I doing? Quick crit damage. Crit damage, that's the word. I could borrow this one for the time. That adds 12%. Let's see. Yeah, I mean, we could just borrow that for the time being. Or even just like try to upgrade one of those. Yeah, let's just borrow Rathalus's real quick. 200,000, that's steep, but yeah, well, that'll help out. Nah, it's okay, it's okay. I guess I probably should have did that. They'll push us over 301. I like the numbers here. Let's get a team together and see what we can do. All right, so this was the team that I saw in the optimizer with a top damage of over 600 million damage, which would be insane. Quickly, I also think I forgot to mention that I did put him in a blood shield banner. Not sure how that's gonna play out, but the team setup for this one, it seems pretty straightforward, to be honest. For Feral, we're just gonna worry about the Aurora Cloak at the beginning, so that we're gonna go ahead and get the increased res, and then we're just gonna extend that. Kind of same thing here with Krisk. We're going to use the Invincible Shell to get the increased speed, increased defense, and then we'll extend that. Mikage, she's in there to extend. We get the Silken Snare, which will increase the duration of our buffs and decrease duration of enemy buffs in there, which should work out pretty nicely. On our Titus here, we're going to be using the Student of War. We're not going to worry about the Andronk's Confidant. We're not going to use it against the Ram form. And then on Wixwell, we're going to start off with Codex and Interceptio, whatever the heck that's called, and then we're not going to use that anymore, and then Tempest of Knowledge to grow that. We'll see how things go here as far as like speeds and everything. I feel like My Wixmill might need to be faster, and we'll have to see. I might have to make some changes to the team. I'm just gonna let it run, and then we'll kind of go from there. Actually, yeah, before going in here, I did want to increase Wixmill speed just a little bit here, but I'm gonna let this run. We're gonna try to build up the shield, see what we could do. I've also seen people having some issues with building up the shield, so hopefully we can make this work, right? I did see, like, on the original team, it had Krisk in a shield set, so I went ahead and I put him in a shield set. Looked like I actually had some pretty quick shield set pieces, but the main thing now is hopefully we can grow this shield, which that's what we're starting to do here with Wixmill, and hopefully we can start to see some of that crazy damage start to come in here as things start to work through. We did get really lucky on those skills. Like, I was not trying to spend any money to buy legendary books here. It looks like everything's running good here on the start, hopefully, because I already spent a lot of time making things happen, making things work here. Let's see if we get around to his A2 here real quick, and we'll see how things go. Let me just see. We'll auto that, auto this. I just want to kind of see that. Okay, Imperial Dance is beautiful. Then we should have him. Okay, I just want to see where we're at early on here. Okay, 1.3, almost 1.4 million damage early into the fight. Let's let this shield grow. Let's let it work. I am kind of curious how it's going to work when forms transform and all that stuff, because I just realized we have no revive on this team. Wait, isn't the first form going to, like, go fight us in the phase? Hold on a second. Let me yap for a second until we change to, what is it, ram form? Ram form, like, gets the dual thing and then just beats the hell out of us, right? Or is, like, the whole point, our shield's gonna be big enough that we can outlast the ram beating the hell out of us? I'm a little bit concerned. I'm a little bit scared. Because every time I fight the Chimera, I lose someone instantly whenever it goes to ram form. All right, it's about to turn. It's about to go. I'm nervous. I mean, we're already putting up some good damage. For sure putting up some good damage. We're growing the shield. That's positive. But here's where I'm nervous. Oh, baby. Okay. Oh. You can resist that. You could just, like a bouse. Okay, so the whole point of running this, I'm not really worried about doing trials. I mean, maybe we try to dial it in and go for trials later. But for the time being, I'm looking to extend shields, grow shields, and get things moving that way. And hopefully, we can put out some crazy damage. It looks like, actually, hold on a second. We're getting some things. We're getting some things here. Wait a second. I feel like he can output some nice damage here against with the perfect veil on. Hold on. I'm liking this. Hold on. Let's. Are we there? Yeah, I felt like we were there. Let's just see where the damage is. Okay, that was low damage. That's okay. These things happen. I mean, we're getting there. Oh wait, we didn't have decreased defense. Okay, I'm gonna let it run for a little bit. Hopefully we can grow a shield, and then we'll be back. I don't know. I'm gonna let it go maybe halfway, and then we'll see what kind of damage we can get. All right, guys, I've seen a few crazy hits. We're only at turn 16. I know I'd say like halfway, but it just like they'll come through here. Look at his shield. His shield looks insane. Chris' shield looks insane, but I did see like a 7 million hit. I'm kind of curious. We do have decreased defense on there. Let's see. Oh, baby, 18 million? What? We just popped it for 18 million? Okay. That's kind of insane. Guys, this is absolutely nutty. The damage we're getting there. Another 13 million shot. I'm a little bit worried about Mikage and Wixwell. Not gonna lie. A little bit worried about them. Do we need that? I don't know. I mean, increased res. Do we have increased res on them? I don't think so. I'm not sure. I'm gonna put this on also, just so we can get the other stuff going here. I think everything else is fine. I guess we could have put a shield with Wixwell, actually. If we need to, we could also like use the A3 with Titus. Let's do this just to get a shield on them. Okay, and then let's just let that work. Once Titus comes back around, hold on a second. I'm worried about the survivability as my main thing right now. If we go with this gives us ally. Oh wait, we probably don't want ally protect because ally protect is going to have him taking damage, right? So we probably actually don't want that. Okay, I mean, I think that holds us off pretty good. I am a little bit worried about this form change as well. This is kind of nutty. Also, I don't think I showed off the full builds for, 14.7 million. I didn't show off the full builds for everyone. So stick around. At the end of the video, we'll come back and we'll show the full builds of everyone, since this is actually seeming like it's working. I'm worried he's gonna steal stuff. Oh no, wait, no, he doesn't steal stuff because we have stuff. We have increased res. I feel like my Mikage might need more res, but this is kind of insane. This is kind of insane how much damage. We're actually getting trials done too. I wasn't expecting to get like any trials done, to be honest with this, but this is actually running. Like, this is on, even just on this difficulty, like this is the most damage I get like for the whole run. We're already there like halfway through. This is nutty. This is absolutely nutty. 5 trials also. This is gonna help us out in Chimera Clash. Another 14.7 million hit. All right, let's let it keep her. Okay, this is exciting. This is definitely exciting. I am still worried about the survivability of these two for sure, since we have no healing. I guess that's something maybe we have to watch earlier in the fight, is making sure they don't lose their shields. But we'll keep an eye on it, because Mikage is definitely losing a little bit of shield here, so we'll keep an eye on it. Okay, I think I figured out a mistake I made. I had Imperial Decree on, so they were ally attacking against this form, which was causing a lot of damage. Turned that off, and it looks like the damage is under control. Still got a lot of work, still got some shields to build here, but I think that was an issue we were having, and why some of our champions were taking too much damage and like on the brink of death every other time. One thing I'm thinking is maybe I leave on his A3 so that Mikage, because I feel like my Mikage is too fast. So I might have to leave on his A3 so that we can just continue to grow shield with Mikage. Because it feels like she's just like kind of outpacing that, and it's kind of a little interesting dynamic there. But look at that, we're back up to 14 million. We're hitting strong here. We're back on track. We got a few trials completed. We're right there absorbing damage from shield. Like, yeah, we're right back where we need to be. But yeah, just a few takeaways here as I'm watching this run to see, yeah, like right there. I also like Mikage just loses shield a ton. Like sometimes like I even feel like we could leave that on as well. I don't know, it's an interesting dynamic here with Mikage for sure. But in the meantime, we're putting up insane damage with Titus. 14 million again. We got those shields grown. Just gotta protect Mikage here, and things are going insane. So yeah, like it gets to a point where I have to babysit her. She took a lot of damage. I'm just kind of seeing where we're at with our damage, 13.2. So I feel like we might be capped out right around like that 13 to 15 million part. But it feels like for this team in particular, maybe my Mikage is a little bit too fast. I don't really want to slow her down though. I use my Mikage in a ton of different areas. So it's not like a champion I really want to mess with a ton. If, you know, I just have to watch her a little bit on a couple battles a week, that's okay. We are at 6 trials on our first wave through here. We've gotten, you can kind of just see here, really like Lion form, we really did a lot of work, but things feel like they're running smooth until Mikage does. And we'll see what happens, but I'm keeping an eye on it. We'll see if we can make it to the end. The one thing I just realized, I was never paying attention to base form. The base form is stripping all of Mikage's buffs. I was never paying attention to base form. I like look up when we're about to transform. Bozo bash moves. I'm sure some of you guys have already commented that. Appreciate you guys always helping me out in the comment section, but I should just pay attention better. Let's see where we're at as far as damage goes here. A nice little Imperial Decree. I feel like he should have it coming up there. Yeah, 13.5. Yeah, it feels like kind of like 15 million is the cap for our build right now, but it's pretty nice. We did just get through another trial here. Absorbing damage with shield makes a lot of sense. I feel like that's going to be it for Lion form, but again, as always, let's see how much damage we're going to pop out here. Almost 16 million. Yeah, it felt like his shield was good. That's why I chimed in here. Oh man, this is a run right here, guys. I don't think we're going to get to 600 million. This is a pretty nice run. Mikage is getting dangerously low, but we're also almost near the end of the run here. Let's see what we get. 13.8. Oh, that's sick. That's sick. So I'm going to try to keep her up, but at this point, like we got 18 turns on shield. I think we'll be fine to make it throughout. We'll just lose a little bit on the ally attack, but yeah, I mean, this ran pretty decently. I did have to like manual, just make sure Mikage was fine. But again, like, you know, I could have like just messed with her build a little bit, but I don't know. I'm always low on silver. I'm sure you guys are in the same boat. I didn't really want to mess with that too much. We don't really have a chance at any more trials, but even 7 trials on this, with that amount of damage, I'm fine with it. Normally, like, I'm happy to get like 1 billion damage for clash points. We're going to maybe get 2.5 billion here, which is going to be insane. All right, guys. So yeah, this is going to be the run we keep for sure. We did a good job keeping everyone alive. 400 million is going to be around the number we finish at, which is insane. growing those shields constantly. I feel like we could maybe mess with things a little bit, but realistically, man, this works. Kind of curious to try it on other difficulties. Let me know in the comment section. Should we try this on other difficulties next week? I'm really worried that we would just get taken out. 409 million damage. I had a little mini panic attack there. I thought we messed something up because I saw the shields disappear. 409 million damage, 2.86 billion clash points. We did get 7 trials completed, and look at Titus. 375 million damage just by himself. So yeah, definitely not bad. We'll definitely keep those results. Let's go through here and I will show you guys the team, the builds on everyone, just in case you're curious before we finish up here. So Wixwell, I have him in 4-piece righteous, 2-piece protection, a little pinpoint on him. Realistically, like, it's a really reasonable build, decent defense. I did speed him up a little bit to 277. We got him good resist, good accuracy on there. Not worried about like crit rate or anything like that. My Krisk, I did switch him over to 4-piece shield just for this. I also did put like some pinpoint stuff on him, which that's why that's at 12. I just didn't have the silver to run it up. 71,000 hit points, 5k on the defense, about 266 on the speed. Plenty accurate there. Mikage is just my normal Mikage build. I keep seeing like I should maybe run her in protection or even feral, or probably like a 9-piece protection would be good. But I think like the thing with her was getting the accessory. Oh no, we have accessories. I don't know. Maybe I should just commit to it. I know like getting the speed is a thing because I got her cooking 332. I think the original build was like 298. So my Mikage kind of cooks through there. Plenty accurate as well. And then who else did we have on the team? Obviously, you guys did see Titus already. He was in there running through, doing some crazy work, doing some fantastical things. Then who else? Oh, Feral. We had Feral in there as well. Where's my tree at? There's my tree. He's in 9-piece protection. I could probably improve this build a little bit. Pretty decent on speed, HP, decent accuracy, okay resist. Pretty solid builds all around. But yeah, this is how I'm running everyone. I think that's all 5. Yeah, that's all 5. Just in case you were curious, let me know, guys. How are you liking Titus? I don't know, man. I wasn't gonna do that fusion, and I probably would have regretted it. I know you definitely need some shield growers and some buff extenders in there for it to work, but if you have all the pieces, you can definitely put out some crazy damage. This guy's looking better and better, but again, you do have to have those pieces to make it work. I did have that blood shield banner on him, which helps out a little bit with the shield as well. So let me know your guys' thoughts on this Chimera run down there in the comments.